Okay, so during this Easter, it was a different one for me because I have never taken the real meaning or remembrance of what Easter is. And this Easter, I asked God what really resurrection means for me, even in now this season of my life. And something was deposited in my spirit during that time, during the Easter period, that when Jesus died and resurrected, and that's when he commissioned the people. He gave us now this power that enabled him to overcome death. That now that power lives within us, and it came to my spirit that everything that I thought was dead in my life, the dreams that I had, the visions that maybe I saw, and when reality hits you, sometimes you just say it's impossible. This is never really gonna happen. Because when you kind of like start to think about even how it's gonna happen, it doesn't even make sense at all. And when it deposited that in my spirit, that when you think it's all over, oh my goodness, that's when he resurrects them anew. And this time, with much more power, much more zeal with it, and much more blessings. And when he gave me that message in my spirit, then another thing that he reminded me is obedience. Because this is now what hinders us from receiving God's blessings or even for achieving, from following God's will for our lives. And when he talked about obedience, and I used to wonder how people used to hear from God until I did experience that for myself. So when the word says the still small voice, is when I came to recognize it. That still small voice that just talks to you and it's gone just like that. And now there comes now the constant one that goes against what the still small voice said. And now I got to a place where I always do ask myself, when God has told me to do something and I feel like not doing it, then I ask myself, why don't I really? Why do I not really want to do it? And when I sit myself down, I really find that it's maybe what people will think, what people will say, how I will look. I look stupid, maybe foolish. And out of these reasons, I just find it's about me, me, me. And realizing the gifts God has given me is not for me. It's for me to serve His people. And during this phase, I don't know if somebody, you thought it was all lost, but God said, there's going to be a resurrection in your life. But you also have to do a part, and that is to obey His voice. That no matter how hard it is, how much uncomfortable it is, obey that small, still voice, and you will see wonders. Because at the end of it, after you've obeyed it, I had started, was it yesterday or the other day? Yeah? And after just heeding, obeying God's voice, like things just started flowing. And if I wouldn't have done this, then all of this wouldn't have happened. And I said, I don't want to miss God's will or plan for my life anymore. If it consists of surrendering all to Him and obeying Him in the midst of my fears, in the midst of my doubts, that let His will be done. I got to a place where even if I feel like people take me to be foolish or stupid, as long as it is right before God's eyes, I'll do it. Yes, I know it's not gonna be easy, to be honest. But yeah, I wanna see what God can truly do if I truly do obey Him and surrender all to Him. Yeah, thank you. Ciao.